on?
Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites doing an in-transit lesson. You know, first off, I want to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shema Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And pretty much we living in a time where Satan, the devil, Esau, the so-called white man, is coming with great wrath because he knows that his time is coming to an end. These top international banking families that run the planet Earth, they know that they have a certain time limit to get their what they call a new world order started. So they're coming with all types of different events, these riots. You know, you got the thing in Charlotte going down right now, which they could have possibly what they call it plants in there to start to riot. You know, they call it Asian provocateurs in there to start. They're sending Asian provocateurs in to get the riot started, and then they dip out, and then Jake just continues to fuck shit up. Because you see what the media is doing is they're demonizing Jake as being like, they said, is this what you call a peaceful riot? And they're showing Jake breaking in stores, breaking in, stealing shit. So they trying to put Jake in the light as being the enemy as far as, yeah, we gotta stop these niggas. You know, pretty much they put it in the media's eyes as, look, these niggas is the problem. So it can be a perfect excuse for them to bring in martial law and start gunning you niggas down. You know, I'm gonna bring this out. It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. So these Edomites, they know that have their time is coming to an end, because they know that Yahweh Shema Shai has a certain time frame for them to rule and a certain time frame for them to be taken out. So they gonna come with everything, you know, false events, false flags, you know, just all types of bullshit, just so they can get their agenda started. Y'all brothers had something?
Yeah, I had something to say too about what you were saying with in Charlotte, how there's the Asian provocateurs, and they actually, the dude actually, the mayor or whatever out there in Charlotte, he came out and said most of the people that's getting arrested, they're not even from out there. So that's showing you that it's pretty much set up. All that extra shit going on with the protests is actually people that's being sent out there to provoke and cause situations like that.
So that way when they come, because the scriptures say, it speaks about the time of Jacob's trouble, that Jacob is going to have a time where the Esau is going to be on their ass, and it's going to be millions of niggas getting gunned down. So they're going to have a reason, they're going to need a reason to say, look, these niggas is the problem. Look, they over there breaking in homes. These niggas is the problem. We got to get these niggas. So they're going to be sending in their troops, blowing niggas away, you know.
And with that being done, they're also pressing out this homegrown terrorism shit that they always do with the you Babylonians, painting you Babylonians as terrorists, you know, you everyday Americans as terrorists. You know, that's why you have these random shootings going on in different states, and a lot of times it be in the states that you have a right to bear arms in, because Esau wants to ultimately do away with your right to bear arms, so you can be defenseless when he do come in as a flood. You know, when he makes his move on you stupid Americans, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, because this whole society is going to collapse, and Esau knows that. All right, he's been planning this so like the brother said, so he can press out this new world order agenda, because Esau been trying to establish this thing, man. You know, so yeah, so it's gonna further intensify, man, as you see it happening. All right, with the race riots, it's gonna be civil unrest. All right, you're gonna have the so-called patriots of America coming against these governments. All right, shooting each other. You know, these are all prophesied to come to pass, man. You know.
Got a script. It's Daniel's 12:1, and it says, "At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, withstanding for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book."
Yeah, and that's only the elect and the 1/3. They're only promised salvation on this side, man. Not the whole nation of Israel, because 2/3 are prophesied to be cut off and die. All right, and that's what's happening, and it's gonna further intensify. More you wicked jakes are going to get put to death on different levels, whether it be by the cops, by the famine, you know, by you attacking each other. All right, the pestilence, you know, the Lord is gonna what do you call it? Put those plagues out there to attack to get you jakes, man, you wicked jakes, because the Lord has it out for you. All right. Yep, and ultimately out for Babylon, because this is a wicked captivity, a wicked queendom, man. You know, ruled by the so-called white man. All right. So the Lord is stirring this thing into play, man, into motion, and collapsing Babylon as we speak, man. You know, and setting the people against each other. All right.
I got a script. 2 Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
Yep. They're gonna come for Jake, man. You know, and especially for us, we're on that list, man. What is it? The green list, I believe. I know it's red list, blue list, and what, yellow list? Yeah, man. And we're on the red list, man. So they're gonna come for us because we know better, and they know that there's no so-called re-educating us and changing our minds, man. You know, and they're gonna get their hands on certain of us brothers in attempt to torture us and make us deny Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and accept that RFID microchip, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Let's get that Revelation, the 2nd chapter.
That's what it's all coming down to, man. Like the Apostle Tahar always say, that's the biggest part of prophecy, man. That RFID microchip, man. And that's why these other camps, they don't never want to go into it, and they always scoff about it. But deep down inside, they know that that's the truth, man. These regular, everyday whistleblowers and Edomites, and churchgoers know that the mark of the beast is that RFID microchip, man. So what the hell is wrong with you false prophets? One thing is wrong, man. You're working for Satan, you know, and you're a false prophet, and you got paid off to lie to the people, you know. And you false prophets are gonna take the microchip, man. And you fallouts, you weak-hearted Israelites, man. You're gonna fold and take that chip just to please your family and prolong your miserable life, man, for a couple more seconds. All right.
All right. I got a precept real quick. This is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yep.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison.
Yeah, so we don't supposed to fear these things, man. The scriptures say the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, man, because we understand knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of our times. We understand these things. The Lord prepared us for this, man. That's why we go through on a daily basis, man. The fiery trial. The Lord is purifying us from the wickedness that we delved into, and the Lord is chastening us and preparing us for the real hell to come, man. You know, because 2/3, man, they catching hell, but they ain't really they love it, man. They ain't really catching no real hell. They gonna get their hell in the time of Jacob's trouble, and they're gonna bug out, man. They're not gonna know what to do. All right, keep going on. Yeah, and they're gonna cast certain brothers into prison, man, as it's prophesied. Okay, certain brothers are gonna have to be martyrs for this word, man. You know, and die an honorable death, man. Those who die in Yahushua will be the first ones risen, man. They're coming back in the chariots with the angels and the Lord, man. And those other brothers that passed on in their works, man. All right, because your works do follow you. All right, keep going on.
They shall be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Mm-hmm. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah, so you're supposed to be faithful unto death, man. He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved, man. So whatever trial that the Lord may put you in, man, because the Lord is going to test the whole earth, all right? But he's only going to give certain men that spirit to not fold, all right? And that spirit to endure to that end, all right? And to overcome. And that's his elect, all right? But you 2/3, since you hated knowledge and you rejected the Lord is going to reject you, all right? And you're going to be left high and dry in a confused state because you trusted in this society, man. And as the scriptures say, that will be your confusion. And a lot of you guys are going to take that RFID microchip in fear and in confusion of not knowing what to do, man. You got more?
Yeah, this is back in 2 Ezra 16 and 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yep. Cause it's gonna, Esau is gonna is not gonna have no pity upon Jacob, man. You know, he's gonna let the horns come out in that day, bro. He's not gonna have to fake loving you niggas anymore. He's just gonna straight up air you niggas out. You know, kill you niggas, shoot you niggas, and you see that every situation that happens. You see that with Hurricane Katrina. They always tend to their own people, and they show that anger and hatred for you Israelites that they really have, man. They'll kill you, nigger. Get away from my property. I don't trust you. But these supposed to be your neighbors, right? You know, these are the same people that you brush shoulders with at the store or go to school, wherever in your everyday life, man. These are your so-called nice everyday civilians, man. You know, and that's this you people in Babylon being fake with each other. The Lord is gonna bring your true feelings out. All right.
Like the scriptures say, never trust thine enemies. Right. The so-called white man is gonna let you know that he is your true enemy. Mm-hmm. See, right now, the reason why the white man, like, you go to your jobs, they say hi to you, how you doing? The reason why they talk to Jacob and such, like, try to fake it like they nice, is because they're in a state of being comfortable. You know, they're in a state of being secure, so to speak. When you take their security away, when they in a state of difficulty, when they in a state of being uncomfortable, when they don't have no food to eat, or then, like, you know, say you mention Katrina or whatever. Yep. They show their true horns. Look, nigga, get the fuck out of here, you damn nigger. Or nigga, how they said nigger, you know? You know? They really show their true horns in that day. And Jake gonna have to learn the hard way that this white man is your enemy. He hates you. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna give my testimony. Well, this story, man, this fucking Edomite bitch stole my phone at the job and shit. And tried to play it off like she didn't do it, but I ended up finding out that she tried to hide it somewhere. I'll tell y'all brothers the story. But pretty much the bitch tried to play it off and shit and fake the shit. And then the next day, I came to help her out at the job, and the bitch gonna offer me some candy. I told her, nah, I'm good. She said, don't worry, I didn't poison it. So I'm like, you the fucking devil, man. So
he's fucking devil.
These Edomites, they'll play it off in your face like they like you. They fucking, you know, they hate Jake, you know? Yep. But this is back in verse, I started at 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none. That's right. But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, man. Esau is tender mercies are cruel. So the Lord is gonna use Esau as that instrument of cruelty and punishment against you 2/3 knucklehead Jakes, man. You know, he's known as the Lord's sword. Okay, so the Lord is going to use Esau to get busy on you Jakes, and the Lord is going to rouse Jacob too. You see it happening. You know, and these race riots are going to go down, and Jacob is going to have the mastery over you nations, chiefly you Edomites. Okay. All that built up tension and all that torment and torturing you've been putting on Jake for years, man, hundreds of years, it's gonna finally come out, man. And that's what you Edomites feared. You fear a big, angry, so-called black, Latino or Native American man coming for blood, okay? And that's exactly was coming around the corner, man. You know. And hey, man, you know when Jake reaches that point, it's a wrap. There's no how do you say it? There's no reasoning with Jake, man. All right.
There's no reason. I got a scripture for you, This is Proverbs 55. I'm sorry, Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, and that's the so-called white man. That's Esau. He's the master of deceit, of deception, man. And that's how that red devil Columbus came over here. You know, he came over in peace. He deceived the Native American Indians, our Gadite brothers. You know, he said it was peace. He wanted to learn how to live on the land. All right, be in harmony with Jake in the land. The whole time, war was in his heart, man. As soon as they got the upper hand on Jake, what did they do? They slaughtered Jake, raped the women, all right, killed the children, you know.
Yeah.
And it says Columbus couldn't put his sword down for 1 hour, man. He couldn't resist from the blood of the Israelites, and that's the spirit of Esau, man. He never could resist from spilling Jacob's blood, because he has a deep dark hatred for Jake, man. And it all goes back to that to the birthright. Okay, that's what you niggas don't understand, man. Hey, why Esau hates you? It's a spiritual meaning to it, because you're a great people, man. You know, because you're the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. All right, and you have a great promise coming to you, man. All right, and Esau sees that, and he hates that and despises that, and he wants it back, man. He wants to destroy Israel as a whole, and he feel like he can get his birthright back and maintain his rulership by doing so, man.
Yeah, Esau wants to create, because he's not a godly man. He wants to create an artificial birthright. You know, he wants this to be paradise, but inevitably, because he's a man of destruction, he's going to destroy himself if the Most High allows him.
That's right.
The Most High allows this man to go on, he'll actually destroy the whole world, which in turn, if he can't get the birthright, nobody can. You know.
Yep. It's Esau, man.
Let me go right back into the scripture. It says, Proverbs 55 and Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
Yep. And that's what it's always about, man. Anytime Esau seems like, and it says that though he comes crouching, man, you know. Hey, if Esau come at you and seem like he's coming in a humble manner, or he's speaking highly or nicely towards you, man, hey, he has an ulterior motive, man. He's trying to one up you, you know. He's trying to get you to put your guard down so he can supplant you, so to speak, man. You know, and that's how all these Edomites get down. All right, they're nothing but a nation of thieves, liars, and murderers, man. You know, and Esau get exposed on the daily for this shit, man. You know.
Yeah, the men of the Lord, you know. With right along with Esau got set up whistleblowers.
That's right.
You know, that bring out this information, and Esau's getting exposed, man.
Yep.
He's getting exposed to all the wickedness that he's doing. Brothers putting up shows, you know, going into the wickedness of Esau.
That's right.
Because if the men of the Lord don't do, who's gonna do it, man? Because you people seem to forget all the atrocities that the so-called white men have perpetuated on our people, and continue to do so to this day. Okay, with all the gun shootings in Chicago, with all the AIDS epidemic, the crack epidemic, okay, all type of drugs in our community. They gave you niggas rap music, you know, all these instruments of destruction for our people. And Esau knows exactly what he's doing. Esau, the so-called white man, he knows that if he put GMOs in our communities, he put rotten food, all right. He messed up everybody's hormones. He put Planned Parenthood. These are all instruments of destruction to inevitably do away with Israel, right? He wants to do away with Israel so he can continue in his artificial way of life.
Yep.
His genetically modified kingdom, man, where it's nothing but trannies and homosexuals. This is what the so-called white man wants to do, and he has continued to kill you blacks and the natives since he came into power, man. Since so-called white civilization, like they like to say, Alexander the Great, you know. But he has never hated blood. He's always wanted blood from you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. If Jake can get Ezekiel the 35th chapter,
Yep.
you know, I believe he started the 4th or the 5th verse, you know, because this guy Esau, man, he continues to show you people. He continually to show you people that he doesn't love you, man. He doesn't even love himself, because he destroys himself. He even puts fluoride in his own water, man. He sprays chemtrails on the masses of the people. He genetically modified every fucking seed, excuse my English, but you know, you get vexed, man.
Yep.
He's put women on top of men and continue to do so and try to destabilize populations, destabilize the nations. Jake can bring that out.
Yeah, can. Oh, you got it?
Oh, you got it.
Okay. This is Ezekiel 35. You want me to start at 5?
Yeah, start at 5.
Or Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Yeah, perpetual hatred. You hated Jacob from the beginning, you know. And you shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. The Most High didn't put all the other nations in there because He don't care about the other nations. All right. You shed the blood of the blacks